Well, good morning, everyone. Give me a minute. Okay, just setting up. Cool. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. Um, so many different things going on today. It's exciting. I wanted to share a little bit about dropping in to the space of relaxation. So yesterday, I did an event that was a fundraiser at this beautiful boutique, and they had all kinds of things going on. They had a tarot card reader, and they had somebody who was doing hand massage and other kinds of things, intuitive reading, stuff like that. And I was doing samples of the access bars for clearing your mind and energetic facelift for reverse aging. And I was offering mini sessions, 15 minutes, and there were lots of people. This was a storefront, and I was right in the front, right behind a table of merchandise. So there were shoppers, there were people having all their things rung up. There was music, there was a lot of commotion, there were classes in the back, and people coming and going. And yet, there were people who were just drawn to my space. And when they sat down and laid back in the recliner chair and I put my hands on them, it was like they drifted off into what each one of them said, like it was like a parallel universe or an alternate universe, or they were like, oh my God, I've never dropped in so quickly before. And I was amazed that time and time again, this was the response from people who had no idea what I was doing. Most of them chose the energetic facelift, although some of them wanted a combination of the two, and I was able to do that. And it was just amazing, you know. At one point, the daughter of the store owner was like, oh my God, I'm so tired. And I said, well, come and sit in my chair for a few minutes. Let me work on you. Let me work some magic. And she was blown away. And everybody was blown away. It was kind of cool. Like I didn't really think anything. I wasn't expecting anything. I was hoping that people would like it. Um, but it was truly a transformation that nobody expected. And I did have this one lady who said that she's done all kinds of techniques and gone to all different kinds of people to, acupuncture and this and that, all the different things that are available. There are so many, and so many are amazing. And she was like, this is different. This is like so deep, so fast. She's like, I don't know if it's just you and you have a gift or if it's the work. I'm like, I have no idea. You'll have to experiment a little bit with that and find out. So if you have not experienced the access bars or the energetic facelift, I encourage you to go check it out. It's truly amazing what is possible. We are we grow up believing that, A plus B equals C and that's it. And if you buy into that, if you believe it, if you don't question it, then yes, you're correct. That is so. That's how things are. But there's this whole world of possibilities beyond what is normal here. There really is. But it takes being willing to not through resistance, not through fight, but through question and curiosity to move beyond the normal and the regulations and outside of the box and create something completely different. It takes, first of all, a relaxation and a willingness to have a different possibility show up. We can't go into, like, how many people say they want to win the lottery, but nobody buys a ticket? So you're not going to win the lottery if you don't buy a ticket. Like, that's 100% for sure. And even if you do buy a ticket, if you're thinking, I don't win, I'm never going to win, this is a waste of money, that's the energy that you're putting out. And so the universe will gladly grant you that you are right and you won't win. But if you look for the possibility and ask the question, and if I buy this ticket now, what will it create? And what are the possibilities for me winning? Or whatever question, and be open to the possibilities of receiving what you're asking for. Then you're much more likely to have it come true. The trick is becoming very clear with the energy that you are being and putting into the world and asking for. Because a lot of people will say they want something, but they have so many walls and barriers up that there's no giving it to them. It's just like, it's not going to get there. So being clear on what you're asking for, are you willing to receive it? And if you're not, what can you do to change that? Just because you're not willing to receive buying or winning the lottery, for one example, you can use access tools to change that. The thing is, we have to get honest with ourselves about what our point of view is. And if we are pushing or proving or fighting, usually the underlying point of view is the opposite of what we are pushing or proving or fighting to get. So finding that underlying point of view, or maybe it's an energetic belief that's stuck in there that you don't even know what it is. Using the access tools, we can get to that, change it, shine the light on it, change it, and have a different possibility show up. And so dropping in, having the relaxation, being willing to let your guard down and look at what your real points of view are. Whatever's showing up in your world shows you what your points of view are. So it's a great way to just check in with yourself and be honest. Okay, if you have a relationship, or let's say you want a relationship, but you don't have a relationship, somewhere you don't really truly desire it, or you would have it, you would create it. So getting clear on what it is that you're asking for, what it is that you really desire, and potting all the places that don't allow you to receive it will allow things to change and other things to show up. Nothing is solid. Nothing. Like, if you look at science, and they tell you that even in, wood, like, there's more space than there is solid if you look at it on a microscopic level. It's just that the molecules are moving slower. So nothing is solid. It's just a matter of becoming whatever energetic vibration to change the solidity, to melt, morph, mold it into something else, or to choose something completely different and allow the universe to contribute that to you. So, what kinds of things can you do to drop in so that you can become aware of where you're functioning, what you might be hiding from yourself, what you might like to look at instead, and just gently shift it, change it to something that you'd like even more. It looks like there's nobody in the chat today, so this is just a short one. Um, yeah, and I'll probably be back next week with another guest. It's been a couple weeks, over the new year where people are um, busy creating their lives, and we'll have to schedule some fun guests coming up. In any case, have a wonderful Monday. And in a little while, at the top of the hour, I will be doing a 30 by 30 clearing in my other group, Finding Your Sparkle. So come join there. Have a great rest of your day.